Okay, Walmart activities right now. I'm basically vlogging the whole process of me making my boyfriend's gifts. So I'm planning on making a little bouquet of Celsius and some chocolate covered strawberries. So we're here buying the ingredients. Today, we're at Walmart, right? And I had done like my own little shopping right now. And like the little slime girl in me wanted to buy a gallon of glue. Okay, there's that. And then also I'm getting some Moto Magic. And a little bit we're just like browsing through like birthday cards. And we are gonna go just like scout Walmart more. We're gonna get some borax. And then supposedly we're gonna go look at the food. But yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Hold on, wait, let me get the price.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds to pick whatever you want. Ready?
Wait.
What? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did you get the most expensive stuff?
1047, 1573.
Man, I put that back. I was just kidding.
You said you're letting me buy this whenever I can grab it in 5 seconds.
I'm not scammer, get scammed, put it back.
Yeah.
Just say that?
I'll like get you one thing
You're
here.
broke, just say that?
Okay, guys, so we ended up. I went to the flower shop that I usually go to look for the blue flower. So we stopped by to get the blue roses that I wanted, but they didn't have them. So Jazz ended up finding out this one place that's like 10 minutes away from us. And we found the roses, which they were pretty decent price. And they have a bunch of stuff there. So yeah, we got the flowers secured. Yes, I forgot to, or I didn't end up showing what we ended up buying yesterday. Don't mind my appearance and Christy makeup. I've been waiting all day. Yesterday we ended up buying the little letters mold for the strawberries. I got these little edible blue glitter dust. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. And then we're doing the strawberries blue. I'm gonna do the letters white probably. And then I got the little confetti stuff for the box. I got these little cupcake, ¿cómo se dicen? Cupcake liners for to put the strawberries in. And then of course the box. So we'll see how that turns out. I hope I got the right size. I hope I got the right ingredients. The only thing I have to buy is the strawberries, which I'll probably look at Walmart tomorrow, only because I looked at a few other places and they didn't really have, their strawberries were like this small. I was like, that is not going to work. Next thing, I also had these little rods to put on the drinks. Oh, that's another thing I bought was the drinks. I got the little Celsius pack. His fave. And then online, when I thought of this idea earlier in the week, I ended up buying the little papers for the bouquet. So I already had that one. Lastly, well, what I bought today was the roses. Let me try to set this down really quick. Okay, so these are the flowers that I ended up buying. I bought these little, like, I don't know what they're called. The little filler leaves, whatever. And then I also bought these little guys. And then the main attraction, the whole like purpose of all of this, or second purpose, whatever. So the blue roses, look how pretty. So I don't know how many of them I'm going to actually use, but they look so pretty and nice and blue. So yeah, wish me good luck. I'm about to watch a few tutorials so I can figure out how to like set everything up basically. So yeah, let's hope that this comes out nice. Okay, so you watched the video right now, and I'm not sure if these little guys are going to do it. So I might have to get some bigger bad boys. Luckily, I have random stuff and I probably have some in the car. So I'll be back. So we have moved to the floor. I didn't want to make a whole mess on my bed because I'm not trying to get some thorns on me while I'm lying down. So basically I watched a tutorial right now, and so they had this set up. Now I'm just going to see how the placement is, so that way I know if I should use these ones or not. The bigger ones instead of the smaller ones. Because yeah. Moment of truth. Let's go ahead and open up these. Okay, so this is how long. Oh, they're so freaking pretty. To cut the little leaves off. Sorry, this is cringe for the florist out there that I'm using scissors instead of the ones that are supposed to cut for these. I don't know. So what do we think? Should we make it this big? The only thing is I might have to like position them and mess around with the placements a little bit. But essentially that's the size of how each of these roses will look like. Folded the paper up kind of how the girl in the video had it. I don't think that it's even or perfect, but we're gonna work with what we got. I'm a DIY queen. Let's not talk about it. So okay, I don't know how to show. Do you see how the stem kind of like cuts off? I might have to trim them a little bit. Maybe about this much. I like you're supposed to cut them at an angle, so when you put them in the vase, right? But do I have to do that with either? Whatever. I'm still gonna do it like that. I don't know. We'll see how this little placement looks. Okay, so I did the little placement thing of the paper down below to kind of get an idea of how they're gonna go. So I'm thinking for some of them I can use the small ones to place it lower, and then for the ones to place higher I'll use these ones. I'll just trim them a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tape these sticks on the Celsius. The only thing is, just a heads up, if you're gonna do this, I suggest you be patient with small like scotch tape or whatever you have, or you can get like the big packaging tape, whatever the heck. But yeah, I think this looks sturdy enough. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and do like one more, and then I'll do like 3 more or so, I don't know, with these ones. Right now I'm just like separating this little bunch that I have, but I'm realizing if you're careful enough, these are pretty bendable in the way that if it's kind of like crooked or something, you can kind of just mess with it a bit. Just as long as you're a little bit careful. I mean, that's at least how I did the other one, so yeah. And then I'm going to move on to the little white flowers that I have there. Okay, let's not mind the mess right now. Let's not talk about it. But I got the other one down. I'm gonna see how that turns out, looking at the bottom. I did, however, end up adding a third one of these in the background, just so it looks fuller. I'm gonna have to trim these afterwards though. So I'm not sure if I should like rubber band them together, the flowers, right? Or these the background pieces. So I'm probably just using one of these for the background because it's already pretty fluffy, and yeah, or maybe one more. Okay, let me show you guys what it looks like. I don't know if you can tell, but please don't mind the mess. But that's what it kind of looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and trim some roses and line up the other drinks so they go a little bit taller. Okay, I got one of these down, the taller ones. I got like 2 more to go, but basically this is how it's coming out. I just taped it a few times, layered them, and then I taped the bottom once so they're like stuck together, but I think it's pretty secure. So that's gonna go in the background. I think it's coming up pretty nice. Pretty nice. I don't know if you can see from this angle. That's what it looks like. But I'm just gonna continue doing this process. I can probably do it off camera and then I'll come back to show the progress. So basically what I've been doing is grabbing the tall ones, and I measured it up to a size where the stick doesn't really show too much, just so it's like tall enough to be on top of the other drinks that are at the bottom. But so I measured them all up to this size. I'm just grabbing my scissors and putting a little mark into it and then snapping them. But yeah, I am doing 3 sticks per drink just so it's pretty secure, or secure enough, I hope, at least. But yeah, I'm gonna continue this process, and I'll come back when I have more of it done, or the other 2 drinks at least. Okay, so basically what I did was I took the little leaves off of all the rest of the roses. But I guess because today is Thursday night and I'm probably gonna give it to him on Saturday. So yeah, I might have to keep them in water for now. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, just to be safe, I guess. Para que no se me hacen feitas. But it's coming along. I will probably show the final product or the next step of the process that I do some other night, because, or maybe tomorrow night I can continue this. I got 5 of these drinks on the sticks already, so those are all good to go. Everything's good to go. I would just have to just place everything together and tape some of it down and then fill the rest up with found it. basically with the rest of the roses and these little things, I'm gonna just fill in the gaps and stuff, and then just finish wrapping with the rest. Finish the rest with this little wrapping and a little bow to complete it. That's it for tonight, and I'm gonna continue it later. Okay, so this is day 2 of me doing the bouquet. I am probably gonna try to have it done by today if I'm able to, if I have enough time. But I'm gathering my little items and stuff right now. Okay, I have my little roses here. I did not end up cutting all of them, only because I still had to place them everywhere and tape them. So I only have a few of those cut. I'm gonna have to trim the rest, or however many I'm gonna put on there. And then I have my stuff laid out here on the floor. Once again, as you can tell, yesterday I ended up taking the little leaves off of all of them, so they're nice and clean. I just have to trim them up, and I'm going to start with the placement stuff and filling.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying, bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these.
Okay, now we're doing the moñito.
No, baby. The reasons are because of you. I can go on and make it through. I can't even take my mind off of loving you. And I wanna say, I never knew there was a love like this before. A love like this before, no. Never had someone to show me a love like this before. I know you can't see all the things you mean to me. I'm so amazed that you are mine. Yeah, 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 yeah. If we can work together, maybe this can last forever. This is something that I wanna hold on to. So baby, try to understand. I'll be crazy, crazy. 'Cause you compliment my style. And I like the way you walk and the way you walk, the way you talk. Know just what you do to me. You see, I'll never, there was no love like this before. A love like this before, no. Never had someone to show me a love.
Hi guys, currently it is Saturday, 10 or about to be 11. Yesterday my sister had done the letters for me, but I'm going to redo the eyes and add a few more letters for the strawberries. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I have so far. So this is how the letters came out. Pretty decent. The only thing is, I don't know why the eyes came out like little bubbles at the bottom. Didn't fill up too well, so that's why I'm redoing these. So yeah. So I microwaved it for about 30 seconds and it melted a tiny bit. Now I'm going to add a little bit of oil. I feel like that should be fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put it for maybe a minute, 30 seconds or so. Okay, so I microwaved it for 30 more seconds, and this is what it looks like. I think that was enough time to melt it. I kind of like this consistency. I might let it cool down for like a few seconds though, so it's not too warm when I put it in here. But yeah, I guess this is the only plastic baggies that we have, so we're gonna have to work with this and pour the chocolate in. Wish me luck. Hopefully this comes out. The chocolate is still a little bit warm, but it should be fine. So now I'm going to just cut a hole in the corner so I can put the chocolate in there. So let's go ahead and fill up our letters. Okay, I noticed that you do have to work fast, but I made a little discovery for my messy people. If it doesn't come out too well, you can just scrape it, the excess off on top with a butter knife. And then it comes out nice. I might have to redo the O's. Or it should be fine. I mean, we're gonna turn it over anyways. So let's just hope that it comes out decent. Because I might be on a little time crunch. I'm gonna have to start doing the strawberries like now after filling these up. But basically this is the bottom part, so it shouldn't matter too much. I just want to clean it up a little bit. What the letters look like right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the freezer. They are starting to harden, so I feel like they should be done pretty quickly. I'm gonna start the strawberries right now. Okay, so I went ahead and washed this little bowl that I was using so I can do the strawberries now. The strawberries were already washed. They're not the prettiest looking, but they're huge, and with the chocolate they'll taste good, so I'm not too worried about that. So I'm gonna start melting the blue chocolate for the strawberries. I'm gonna do the same process, same thing I did with the other one, probably add the 30 seconds or so, and then add some oil to it, and yeah. I'm not going to lie, these were a little bit harder. I mean, yes, these were a little bit harder to work with than these things. I found these way easier. Yeah, I don't know. So let's not, I'm gonna expose myself really quick because what happened here, it didn't want to work out with me, so I'm doing little by little. I only put a few of these little things in there because I tried doing a big batch, but yeah, that was it wasn't working out. So we're gonna go ahead and just attempt to do this really quick. I didn't want to record in case I failed, but I basically have two of them down over here. So I'm gonna continue working on this, and I'm probably gonna melt some more chocolate. Once again, little by little, because if not, that same situation is gonna happen to me, and I'm not trying to have that happen again. So lesson learned. this is why I woke up early to do this. So yeah. Okay, so I finished the first little batch. We'll see how this comes out. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the freezer for now. I have a few strawberries left. So yeah. I'll be back and continue doing the rest of these strawberries. Okay, so basically that completes my video. So I ended up giving him the roses the day before his birthday, and then the chocolates the day of his birthday. But I think he thought that I bought the bouquet because I don't know, but I kind of exposed myself, so it's fine, whatever. But I think I did a pretty good job, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching.